Hi, my name is Claire Sweeney and I'm an art director in the Minerva program. Today I'm going to teach you how to create simple motion graphics in After Effects.
Okay, we're going to start by making a new project. Here you will see the After Effects interface. The screen is split into 4 different panels. You have the timeline panel, the project panel, the composition panel, and the effects panel. Okay, now we're going to create a new composition. You can do that by either clicking the new composition button, or you can click this button over here in the corner. Okay, so go ahead and make a new composition. You can name it whatever you want. I'm going to keep it at Comp 1. Make sure the frame rate is still set at 24. And then you can change the duration to 10 seconds. Then click OK. You can go back and change these anytime you want by clicking Composition, then Composition Settings. Okay. The timeline at the bottom shows layers and effects, and the layers positioned in time. The blue marker indicates the current time frame shown. These are what your animated lines are going to look like. We're going to set our resolution to full, and then you're going to click the pen tool. Click the word fill, and then set it to none, and click OK. Then click the word stroke, set it to solid color, then click OK. You can change the stroke if you want by sliding back and forth like this. You'll start by clicking a point on the composition screen. Then you can drag. If you want, you can hold down Shift while you drag to create a curved line. Then click and do another. Okay, now that we have our line, we're going to animate it. First, open up the shape layer by clicking this arrow. This is how you can add edits to the contents of that layer. Then go to Add, click Trim Path. Okay, now we're going to open up the Trim Paths layer. Click the arrow next to the word Trim Paths. Make sure that the blue indicator is set at the beginning of the timeline. Then you'll set the end percentage to 0. Add a keyframe by clicking the stopwatch. Then we'll move the blue time indicator forward to about 2 seconds. Then you'll move the end percentage back to 100%. Next, you'll move the blue indicator back to 0.5 seconds. Click the stopwatch to add a keyframe for start. Move past the last keyframe to about 2.5 seconds and set the start keyframe back to 100. Okay, now we'll test it out. Move the blue time indicator back to 0. Then you'll click Enter. And there's your line. And if you want, it's easy to add more lines just like this. Set the time indicator back to 0. Make sure your trim paths layer is outside of the shape layer. Then pull your trim paths layer below your shape layer. Okay. Close this layer by clicking the small arrow next to the name. Then click the shape layer. Then you'll go up to Edit and click Duplicate, or you can press Command D. Open up this shape layer, then open up the context, click Shape 1 and delete it. Go ahead and grab the pen tool again, and then you can start creating another line. Click and drag. Make sure after you draw the first line, you click off below down here, and then select the shape layer again. Then you can draw another line. Make sure you click off again, then click the shape layer, and then draw your third line. All right. Now you can go ahead and check out what you have so far. As of right now, all the lines are going to move at the same time, but we can change that. Move the time indicator back to 0, and then click on the shape layer and click the U button to bring back up the keyframes. Then you'll go and shift select the N2 keyframe points. Once you have both of them clicked, click and drag them forward back towards the beginning keyframes. Then you can check out what you have. Now the lines don't move at all the same time. Great job! Here are the final motion graphics that you have just created.
Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.